is Jeremy. I'm Skaffold's Member Experience Expert. My role is to make sure new members are using Skaffold and making the most of their membership. Today I'm going to be taking you through Skaffold's demo. Now at this point you need to enter in your email address, name, phone number and the 5 stocks that you'd like to choose. The 5 stocks we've chosen today are BHP, ANZ, QBE, Woolworths, and lastly Origin Energy. So what you need to do is enter the name of the company or stock code into the box, click on the name of the company as it appears, and once you've entered the 5 you've chosen, press Start Demo. Now this is Skaffold's terms and conditions. We do recommend that you read these, but in summary, Skaffold contains general information, so you must always seek and take personal professional advice. Importantly, I'd like to reassure you that your name and contact details are secure and we will not be sharing them with any other companies. However, you may from time to time hear from us just to see how you're going with your investing. Okay, so once you've read that, click Accept to load the demo. This is the instructions on how to use the demo. Please take a minute to read those. It will help you to navigate around. Once you have read it, click the green Start Demo button. Now what we're looking at now, this is Skaffold's aerial view of the entire stock exchange. Each of these balls represents a company on the exchange, and the ones that are coloured in are the companies that we've entered today. Now if you don't see all 5 of the companies you entered straight away, there are 2 places you may find them. One of them is on the right here in Skaffold Zero Value Stocks list. Clicking on anything in the demo will bring up a little help box. It's definitely worth reading about them. So of the 2,000 odd companies listed on the ASX, more than half do not make a profit. For this reason, Skaffold's valuation is 0. Companies with 0 valuations are listed in alphabetical order on the right side of Skaffold's aerial view. To navigate to Skaffold's fast facts for a company, and that list, just click on the name. Once you finish reading a help box, click Continue. Now you'll notice that there aren't any companies in this list, so none of the ones we've chosen today have a 0 valuation. So I'll just close that. Now you still only see 4, so we'll just need to look around the aerial view a little bit more. We can only see part of the exchange at the moment. There's 2 ways to do this. One is on the left here, there is a scroll bar. You can click on that and move it up and down to look around. And as we move it down, we'll see here Origin Energy, which is closer to the bottom of the aerial view. Another way to navigate around is by clicking on the hand. You can then click and drag the screen up and down or left and right to look around further. Now we'll evaluate some of these companies. To start with, let's have a look at the ANZ Bank. Again, here's another help box that tells you about Skaffold's fast facts. It is worth reading all of these. There is often also a video you can watch. Clicking on the watch video box will launch that automatically and start to play the video. I'll let you look at those yourself later on though, and we'll go into Skaffold's fast facts. So the fast facts start with the name of the company. We have 3 things you can look at. You can look at the figures, the news. The news gives you quite a few news articles about the company. You can click on Read More to read the full article if you'd like. There's also a profile of the company which tells you about the ANZ Bank. Back to the figures, the first thing you'll notice is this green graph. This represents the stock price of the ANZ over time, and that is plotted against Skaffold's intrinsic value for that company. Click on the blue box here to read a bit more about the Skaffold line and to watch the video. Now below that is the current market price as of the date this video was recorded, which is $23.30. You'll see the first year forecast, which is this year for this company, is $24.41. Because the current price is cheaper than that estimated intrinsic value, the ANZ is considered to be selling at a discount to its intrinsic value, which is why it appears above the line here. Now, in Skaffold you're also given the 2nd and 3rd year forecast valuations for that company, and over time we can see there's a 5.3% per annum growth forecast for the ANZ. Skaffold awards the ANZ an A2 rating. The R ratings are generated for every single company on the ASX, and they're based on 2 things. The A is for quality, which is the highest quality score. It means that ANZ is less likely to have a major financial issue. Now the number is a reflection of the performance of the stock. So 2 is the 2nd highest performance score. Skaffold looks at how good the performance has been and whether or not it has been increasing or decreasing. Now, the aerial view is plotted by two different criteria. Left to right on the horizontal axis is plotted by quality, so the stocks further to the right are the highest quality, or the A stocks. The stocks to the left are the lower quality and the C stocks. The higher on the graph a company is, the more of a discount to its intrinsic value it has, and the lower it is, the more expensive it is. You'll see that Origin Energy, as opposed to ANZ, is quite low and is also over here in the red section because it has a C rating. Every stock is also given Skaffold's verdict. We do recommend clicking on the information box to read more about that verdict. This is a very quick and easy way to see whether a company is worth evaluating further or not. You can see quickly the quality, performance, historical value, future value, and the safety margin of that company. Now have a quick look at Origin Energy. You'll see by contrast that Origin Energy is a C4 rating. You can also see that the current share price as of the day this was recorded was $13.52, while the 1 year forecast intrinsic value for this company is $5.85. So that's a significant premium to the estimated intrinsic value, which is why Origin appears so low here, and it is far to the left and red because it has a C4 score. You can also see Skaffold's verdict looks quite different to the verdict that was for the ANZ. Now, once you've looked at a company in the fast facts, you may want to evaluate them further. Clicking here on the evaluate button will bring up a box to give you more information about how you can evaluate a company within Skaffold. There's 6 different screens that you can use to evaluate a company. Click on each of these. There is a video that you can watch that will show you how to use that in the full program. After that, I also recommend reading about our filters. It's worth having a look at. They are a very important and powerful feature of Skaffold. I also recommend clicking up here where it says quality. There are a number of different ways that the aerial view can be displayed, and I really strongly recommend reading the table one because using the filter and the table together, a lot of people have told us that they find this really powerful. You can take all of the stocks in the exchange and narrow them down to a much shorter list quite quickly within just a few clicks that meets your standards and your criteria, and are companies that you know are going to be useful for you to actually look into further. I also recommend looking at the compare feature of Skaffold. This is a great way to compare different companies against each other and to decide maybe out of a few that you've chosen which ones you might actually want to look into further. Now I hope this has been really helpful and informative. If you have any questions about Skaffold or using the demo, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Once finished using the demo, just click here, Close Demo, and that will end your session. Feel free to give us a ring if you need any assistance with Skaffold's demo, making a purchase, or if you have any questions at all. Thank you for your time and have a great day.